The first half of 2023 has had some fantastic games, but the second half looks to top it. What's up, nerds, and welcome to InGame. I'm Hoops4, and today I am going to give you my picks for the top 10 upcoming games in 2023. Plenty of these games have been on my radar for a long time, and my biggest concern is honestly just having the time to play them all. This was a tough list to fill out, but I'm ready to share. So let's go ahead and enter gaming.
Enter Gaming.
Number 10, Pikmin 4, July 21st. Pikmin is a weird series, a sort of pseudo-real-time sim game with funny little plant dudes. Odd prospect aside, even as a newcomer, I am excited and intrigued about Pikmin 4. Curiosity is definitely taking me over, as I really want to just experience Pikmin period, so why not start with the newest and shiniest model? As a newcomer without any real idea of what to expect, I am excited but reserved, and for that I can't in good conscience put Pikmin 4 any higher than number 10 on my list. Number 9, Assassin's Creed Mirage, October 12th. Speaking of reserved excitement, I have no idea what to expect from Ubisoft and Assassin's Creed these days. The other day I just put out a video talking about Ubisoft's development strategy that now includes having 11 Assassin's Creed games in development at the same time. Curiosities in development aside, I love the back-to-basics approach that Assassin's Creed Mirage seems to boast. I am a big fan of the original games, especially the Ezio trilogy, and honestly, nothing would make me happier for the series than to see Assassin's Creed go back to true stealth. But given the recent games, I am really not sure what to expect from AC Mirage. With reservations in mind, AC Mirage earns the number 9 spot. Number 8, Immortals of Aveum, August 22nd. A magic-based first-person shooter, I have had my eye on Immortals of Aveum for some time now. Being published by EA has me a touch skeptical, but the gameplay no doubt looks smooth and exciting. Getting to wield 3 different types of magic represented by different colors, red, green, and blue. Red magic is chaos and violence, while blue is more towards control and matter manipulation, and green magic is focused on obstructions to both the enemy directly and the surrounding environment. If the story ends up being worthwhile and the combat is as fun as it looks, Immortals of Aveum seems like a great time for any first-person shooter fan. And before I continue, if you are enjoying this, then please consider subscribing to the channel. Most of my viewers are not subscribed and it would help me out a ton. Number 7, Alan Wake 2, October 17th. Leaning more into survival horror than its predecessor, Alan Wake 2 looks atmospheric and scary in all the right ways. The saga of author Alan Wake continues in the Pacific Northwest, as he is still a prisoner in the dark place. You also get to play as Saga Anderson, an FBI agent who gets brought into the world of nightmares and horrors linked to Alan Wake. This game has me really intrigued, and I think it'll do well. There seems to be solid improvements all around from the original, but the story is intriguing and the gameplay looks scary. This is one I am really excited for, but putting it at number 7 shows just how stacked the rest of this year is. Number 6, Super Mario RPG, November 17th. I feel left out that I grew up past the generation of playing the NES and Super NES, and so I can't wait to fulfill one of my missing backlog games in Super Mario RPG, even if it will be a remake this time around. I have come to really appreciate turn-based games, even if they weren't always my thing, and combine that with the legacy of a Mario title as prestigious as Super Mario RPG, and of course you have one of the most exciting upcoming releases of the year. Even without playing the original, I lost my mind a bit during the last Nintendo showcase because I am so excited to give this a try. Number 5, Remnant 2, July 25th. Remnant from the Ashes turned out to be a really well-liked game by a ton of people. The third-person shooter was a bit of a slow burn, but it eventually caught on and grew a thriving community. That's why Remnant 2 is definitely one of my most anticipated games this year, and it's right around the corner. I love Souls-like games, and the Souls nature of the combat, even as a third-person shooter, has me wanting to jump into the mix in the apocalyptic world. Plus, apocalyptic worlds just don't get old to me. They just don't. Number 4, Lies of P, September 19th. As I said, I love Souls-like / Soulsborne games, and Bloodborne is near the top of that list for me. So for Lies of P to take a direct influence from Bloodborne and twist it with the Pinocchio narrative is near a dream come true. Maybe like some sort of twisted fever dream, but a dream nonetheless. Playing through the demo, Lies of P feels great other than a couple of hiccups, but I was genuinely sad that it was only a demo. I took my time with it and I still wanted more. Much, much more. After that demo, there is no doubt that Lies of P should be in the top half of my list. Also, I did a breakdown of the demo of Lies of P, so if you are interested, I will leave that video down in the description below. Number 3, Super Mario Bros. Wonder, October 20th. Who doesn't love a new 2D Mario game? I mean, really, the Italian plumber is one of the most recognizable gaming mascots in the world, and you don't have to be a gamer to know who he is. The Wonder Seeds seem like they add an interesting twist that will make anything happen in this anything but typical 2D platformer. But I really just can't wait to see what Nintendo comes up with. I mean, we know Mario can turn into an elephant, so I can't really ask much more than that. It's just a shame that it releases on the same day as the next game on the list. Number 2, Marvel's Spider-Man 2, October 20th. Marvel's Spider-Man was an incredible outing for our favorite friendly neighborhood superhero, and Miles Morales was a worthy successor. But now that awesome combat looks to be brought back again in Marvel's Spider-Man 2. And man, this one just looks so good. Being able to switch fluidly between Peter and Miles looks amazing, and Peter's new Venom abilities are astonishing and brutal. The story has a great stage set for itself, and if Somniac just does their job again, this will be a top game no doubt and will be loved all over. I can't wait, but let's be real, it just can't top the hype for the number 1 spot. Before I get to my number 1, I do have a couple of honorable mentions real quick. Armored Core 6, I am super curious about, mostly because at this point, I will try anything from FromSoft, even if it's not a Souls game. And Mortal Kombat 1 definitely deserves a little talk too, and it looks great, but honestly, I'm just not a fighting game kind of guy, so that's why it gets left off the list. And now, for my number 1, Starfield, September 6th. Was there any doubt? Any open world RPG with Bethesda's name slapped on it will generate a ton of hype. After their previous incredible outings including Fallout New Vegas and Skyrim, this new IP from Bethesda has fans everywhere intrigued and excited. After a series of delays, Starfield is nearly upon us, and if it lives up to the hype, it will absolutely be a Game of the Year contender. Between the ridiculous amounts of customization, the revamped combat system, and system-wide exploration, Starfield is well deserving of this number 1 spot. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, then please leave a like and let me know down in the comments what your list would look like. I'm Hoops4, this is InGame, and if you enjoy this, then check out my other lists on the best games and most disappointing games of 2023 so far. I'll see you nerds on the next one. Peace. Thank you for watching, right here on InGame. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe for more content.